From the painted area, won't go down. Siakam matched up with DeJounte Murray. For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
It's DeRozan. To Murray. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
To Gasol. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Murray with it. Down 2. To Rudy Gay. And the basket good at the rim.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Lowry matched up with DeRozan. To Gasol. It's a big finish.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
It's DeRozan controlling the offense. And he hits.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Sizing up the defense. Kawhi Leonard picked up by DeJounte Murray. Nothing going here on that drive. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact that their ability to finish plays. You have to find a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Rebound taken by Toronto. Leonard. Here comes the screen. Not done yet. The rebound taken by San Antonio. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
And finishes strong.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Pascal Siakam to Danny Green. Leonard. Message received. Well defended. Murray with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. DeRozan to Murray. Down low, Aldridge. Turns and slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a two-point basketball game. New blood coming in for both sides.
Visit our team website for more details.
Leonard to Powell.
1 minute left in the first quarter.
LaMarcus Aldridge snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Trying to cash in, knocks it down from mid-range.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Here comes the screen. LaMarcus Aldridge, huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Fred VanVleet to Leonard. Here Here comes the screen. Kawhi Leonard sizing up Bellinelli. Bellinelli, a shot, no good. We played one at AT&T Center with the Spurs out in front. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Second quarter set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
With a drop step. Shot from the lane won't go. Screen coming. Beyond the arc for three. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Can't connect. And he'll head to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Toronto with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Lynn, defended by Jakob Poeltl. Marc Gasol. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why you can get your 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Drive baseline, but the shot won't go.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Serge Ibaka slams it down. Now a whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. DeJounte Murray to Rudy Gay. Can't connect from in close. Lynn with it. The score, 14 all. Pascal Siakam to Jeremy Lin. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Here's Leonard for 2. Knocks it down off the step back.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Murray. He gets it.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Kawhi Leonard, defended by the UConn product. Baseline drive. Down the lane. The shot won't fall. The follow won't go either. That pass taken away by Toronto.
We going to see a team take the lead here?
Siakam matched up with DeJounte Murray. To Lin. Shot clock winding down. LaMarcus Aldridge tips it. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Subbing in for Toronto, number 7, Kyle Lowry.
Patty Mills to Aldridge.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
LaMarcus Aldridge. He's 2 for 2 now.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Screen coming. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
The pass set it all up.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Toronto has the basketball. Leonard to Lowry. Fires the three, so the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
So a tie one as we reach the break in a 1-point game. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Spurs are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the San Antonio Spurs. The Raptors are within striking distance at the half, and that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball. Fellas, back to you.
A lot of intrigue to come in this second half. A 1-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Their shot by Lowry misses. Murray into the front court. Leads just a point. Had a chance, but it's no good.
You can't fall in love with the jump shots. You have to find ways to maybe even get to the free throw line. Keep your team in the game by putting points on the board.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by the former Longhorn Aldridge. Couple of cracks at the line now.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Murray into the front court. His guys now down by a point. Has a look. Deep 2 there, won't go. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. The drive, right to the basket. Shot from in close, no good. Lowry against Rudy Gay. To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Old school equals high percentage.
Toronto with the basketball. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Aldridge. DeJounte Murray. Down low, Aldridge. Rebounds taken down by the Raptors. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Murray with it. His guys now trailing by a point. It goes down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Lowry into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Leonard. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
I hear so many players talk about, oh, my skill set is this or my skill set is that. How about your skill set is your effort on the defensive end? That's something we don't talk about as much as we need to.
LaMarcus Aldridge looking good, 4 for 5.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Lowry into the front court. Down a point. Oh, had him going there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
San Antonio.
Patty Mills. Down low, Aldridge. Serge Ibaka able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Fred VanVleet. Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Mills in possession. Final minute to play in this third quarter. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Rises for the slam. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
LaMarcus Aldridge. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Bellinelli. Curling inside, LaMarcus Aldridge sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Here comes the screen. And the finish, slam dunk. 3 quarters down, the Spurs have the lead. It's the Spurs with the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
The screen sets him up for 2.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Lowry to Danny Green. Surveys the floor. Leonard to Lowry. Ibaka. It's DeRozan, the rebound. Rudy Gay to DeRozan. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. Jakob Poeltl with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
DeJounte Murray at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Lowry has the basketball. To Leonard. Here comes the screen. For 3. Not getting the bounce.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
DeRozan with the basketball. Leads 4. Rudy Gay to DeRozan. Down to 5 on the 24. Shot clock violation. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Antonio Spurs. Number 12, LaMarcus Aldridge. Entering the game for Toronto, number 33.
Lowry with it. His guys trail now by 4. Danny Green here against LaMarcus Aldridge. Fires the 3. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Murray with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. Rudy Gay. Danny Green to Gasol. Driving right to the basket. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
To Aldridge. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
To Gasol. Nothing going here on that drive. And look out.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Aldridge to DeRozan. Not that time. Ball's controlled by Lowry. To Gasol. Kawhi Leonard picked up by DeJounte Murray. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Spurs will take the timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.
Entering the game
throws it down.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Here comes the screen. Fred VanVleet to Gasol. Marc Gasol, 4 out of 7.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Cashes in for 2.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Leonard. DeMar DeRozan with the basketball. Deep right corner. Patty Mills to DeRozan. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Leonard to Gasol. Nothing going here on that drive. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To Aldridge. From the outside, no good. Danny Green picked up by Mills. Leonard. Great defense, forcing the miss. It's the Spurs who are victorious as they win this one by 4. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Spurs edged out a close victory in today's game. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Raptors finished on the losing end of a close score. When a team goes back and review the film, coach will probably find areas of improvement. But one thing he can't say is they should have shot better. They did a great job of scoring in this game. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
LaMarcus Aldridge was just amazing in this game. What other word could you use for someone that played the kind of defense that shut down an entire team? Yeah, these are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number